Florida's red wave crashing down on woke education. After Tuesday's primary, the Sarasota School Board flipped to a 4-1 conservative majority, leaving behind liberal ideologies and bringing the power back to the parents. Here's Governor Ron DeSantis on election night.
We also were able to flip the Sarasota school board. Even though the union put in like $1 million, our candidates swept to victory. Parents are sick of the nonsense when it comes to education. We want the schools to educate kids. We are sick of the indoctrination.
Bridget Ziegler, Robyn Marinelli, and Timothy Enos, all newly elected Sarasota School Board members that were endorsed by Governor Ron DeSantis, join me now. Congrats to all three of you. Bridget, just how liberal was the Sarasota School Board before you won?
Well, we live in a conservative county, Sarasota County, and it has had a liberal majority for decades, as long as I can remember, and it doesn't line up to the community which we're representing. So now we have a 4-1 conservative, common sense, parent and student focus. So couldn't be more excited, and Sarasota is going to benefit as well of our students.
Robyn, besides the demographics that Bridget just mentioned, why did you win?
Why did I win? I had the support of the community because they wanted a change. They were tired of how parents were being treated at the school board meetings by the majority board members. They were not allowed to speak, or their time was cut, and they were fed up. So they wanted a conservative board, and that is why I won.
Timothy, as you were campaigning, what did parents, specifically Democrat parents, tell you?
Well, I think especially in this time, everybody's in for school safety. I think that when you look at the terrible, tragic events that are going around the country that's happened and continue to happen, safety crosses all the party lines. And then when it came to me with the school safety aspect from doing this for 32 years in law enforcement, they basically want their kids to learn and be in a safe environment. And they just wanted to make sure that we continued leading the state of Florida. In Sarasota, we ranked first out of the 67 counties for school safety last year. And they wanted to make sure that that's how we continue to progress in that same manner.
Bridget, for other parents looking to challenge woke school boards throughout the country, what lessons do you want them to take away from your campaign and your win?
Listen, our community and our parents and concerned citizens rose up. They worked hard. They were amazing to support us and get the message out. The corporate woke media wasn't really our friend, because we were out there working and making sure that parents and the local community had a voice, and were the ones who are going to pick and elect the right school board members to represent them. So I implore anyone else in your community, listen, education is for ensuring our students are being educated, not to push any liberal or anyone's agenda. And our community rose up, and I think it's just an amazing success story. And at the end of the day, like I said, the students are going to be the ones who are the winners here. So anyone else, take your school board back so that it's serving your community, your families, and your students.
Robyn, what are the main changes you are going to make?
Well, one of the main changes is you're going to hear all the discussions are going to be student focused. Yeah. Parents are going to be allowed to speak, and given their time back to 3 minutes. They are going to be allowed to speak on agenda items and not have to wait till the end of the school board meeting to speak on other things. That is not fair to a family, to have a mom or a dad not get home till 8:30 at night to be with their children. Right. So, and parents are going to have a seat at the table. Yeah.
Timothy, how much did Governor Ron DeSantis play a role in this outcome?
Well, what I can tell you is it's really humbling to see a governor, as popular as our governor in the state of Florida, to be able to come down to Sarasota, hold a rally, to endorse us, to have somebody that is that engaged in regarding to children and making sure that we represent the values of the state of Florida. I mean, how big of an impact? Unbelievable. I couldn't thank him enough. It was incredible to have him on our side and being able to push us to the finish line. It was really, really great.
Yeah.
Youngkin and DeSantis have set the template. Let's see if the other 48 states follow suit. Bridget, Robyn, Timothy, thank you and congrats.